Dear child, today, your guardian angels want you to know that your partner knows how much they miss being close to you and want to start a more personal relationship with you. In the past, they've kept their strong feelings to themselves, but now the time has come for them to speak out. This strong desire for a deeper connection is not just a passing fancy, it is a deep-seated wish that has taken root in their hearts. Their strong emotions have driven them to the edge of telling you these hidden feelings because they are afraid of losing you if they don't. Meanwhile, your focus remains on your personal goals and duties. Your focus is intensely focused on achieving your personal objectives and realizing your aspirations. This much focus leaves little room for other things. Your partner admires your perseverance in pursuing your dreams, even though they know they take up most of your time. They want to get back in touch with you and win back your trust and love. They are ready to show how much they love and care for you by seeing your personal growth and successes. They are sure of the strength and importance of the bond you once shared. When this happens, jealousy starts to set in because you're afraid that you might find love or happiness somewhere else, maybe with someone who shares your goals and path. This worry has grown to the point where it might soon force your partner to make a brave, maybe even rash, move to get back in touch with you, despite the problems. They still believe that you have room in your heart for them and that you can make peace. When contemplating a direct encounter, people often experience a wide range of emotions, particularly when it involves revisiting past mistakes or unresolved conflicts. This worry goes out to it's not just fear of the unknown, it's also a deep worry about the mental effects that could happen after such a meeting. People often experience a great deal of fear due to the emotional fallout, which encompasses not only the outcome but also the involvement process itself. The unpredictability of these encounters, which can vary greatly from one setting to another, exacerbates this fear. This real worry stems from the possibility of old wounds, which have been slowly healing, reopening, or worse, causing new emotional wounds, thereby complicating relationships. This mix of fear and confusion can make the thought of going through these situations scary, making people wary and hesitant to enter possible emotional battlegrounds. Avoiding direct contact is a way for many people to protect themselves from the pain and discomfort that such meetings might bring right away. However, while this avoidance may make things easier in the short term, it can also hinder personal growth and the resolution of problems. Engaging in these types of conversations can be so stressful that it becomes easier to avoid them, even if it means sacrificing potentially important relationships. There are two kinds of fears: the fear of facing one's own weaknesses and the fear of facing the hurt that one might cause, whether it's real or imagined. Talking about these tough topics takes a level of openness that can feel very revealing, leaving you emotionally exposed and open to more pain. However, it's important to remember that facing these fears can also help you heal. It facilitates forgiveness and understanding, often enhancing and stabilizing relationships. When approached carefully and with thought, having straight conversations can help clear up mistakes. If the thought of these conflicts is too scary to handle on your own, talk to a therapist or counselor for help. They can help you deal with your problems and build stronger relationships, can be a beneficial step. A professional can assist you in managing these situations more effectively by providing advice and techniques, as well as providing a safe space for you to discuss your feelings and prepare for the conversation. They can also assist you in learning how to communicate with others in a manner that doesn't jeopardize your feelings, thereby facilitating the resolution of long-standing issues. Facing these fears can be hard, but it's also a way to become more emotionally strong and better at getting along with others, so enjoy the process. Even though it might be uncomfortable at first, it can lead to a more honest and satisfying way of connecting with others during this emotionally rough time. In the evening, when there are fewer people around and your thoughts are stronger, you feel sad and alone. Being alone often feels almost painful. Music and memories of times you spent together often come into your mind, reminding you of your partner and the complicated web of feelings that once held you together. You've turned to writing to help you work through these thoughts. You wrote a song that perfectly describes how you feel. A complicated mix of regret, hunger, and a love that stays strong even though you're far away. You're thinking about giving this poem to your partner because you hope that the organized rhythms and raw emotions of verse will help heal the emotional rift between you and your partner. At the same time, your partner is going through their own problems, ones that test their mental and physical strength. They are encountering numerous obstacles and challenges during their journey, which puts their determination to the test. Not only are these problems physical, but they are also deeply emotional and mental. This wears them out completely, depleting their energy and diminishing their hopefulness. This scenario demonstrates the intricacy of emotions and decision-making when you both embark on individual journeys, yet remain linked by shared history. As your partner prepares to reach out and cross the distance, you grapple with your own emotions and consider the best course of action, prioritizing your own happiness and well-being. This story about emotional analysis and the chance to get back together raises important questions about what it means to be weak, strong, and able to accept and start over in relationships. Because it comes from a mix of uncertainty and fear, jealousy often shows up in relationships as a fear of losing something important, like a partner's love. Improper management of jealousy can cause significant damage to relationships. Managing this emotion well not only shows but also tests emotional growth, which is the skill of recognizing, understanding, and controlling feelings to keep relationships peaceful and understandable. It is important to deal with jealousy with kindness, which means realizing that it is a normal feeling even though it is uncomfortable. It's not a sign of weakness, everyone goes through it. There are several important steps you need to take to deal with jealousy. Initially, acknowledge the emotion without passing judgment on it. Next, investigate the root cause of the emotion, often stemming from past traumas or anxieties. The third step involves having an honest and helpful conversation about these thoughts with your partner. Finally, you and your partner should work together to come up with ways to build trust and confidence in the relationship. Managing jealousy well shows a high level of emotional intelligence, which is important for maintaining a loving and supportive relationship in life. Emotional stress, life changes, or external pressures can cause periods of stability and upheaval in people and relationships. What's important about being a partner who helps becomes being able to help your partner with empathy during challenging times is very important. Supporting your partner through their problems can be achieved by being there for them, actively participating in being present, listening without passing judgment, and taking on shared responsibilities. All of these forms of assistance can significantly reduce stress during these challenging times. Particularly if they've experienced past hurt, people may feel compelled to conceal their vulnerabilities or avoid being vulnerable. But staying open and vulnerable in a relationship means fighting the urge to hurt someone again or shut down mentally. The changing power of love, which not only provides comfort during difficult times but also aids in emotional healing and personal growth, often strengthens your relationship. When love is at its purest, it brings peace, comfort, and security, and it guides us through the dark parts of life. Strength and depth have shown in your love repeatedly. It has helped keep your relationship stable during tough times and motivated you and your partner to get to know each other and help each other. Your dedication to growing this love says a lot about who you are and how strong your relationship is. People often test their partnership during difficult times. Your ability to love yourself and others shows how emotionally mature and grown you've become in your relationship. You and your partner have been through a lot of tough times. Each one has taught you something new and given you chances to grow. Relationships are challenging because they require constant work, respect, and a willingness to grow together. We don't know the future, but the experiences and lessons we've learned together are priceless. These events change the relationship partners and their bond. Knowing how your partner feels is important. Forgiving past hurts and seeing things from their point of view are basic things that will make your relationship stronger as you keep building on these ideas. The bond you share gets stronger as the challenging times and happy times together make it stronger. When love is at its strongest, it does more than just hold you emotionally. It also changes things for the better and helps you grow, heal, and understand. When you love someone consistently, they will help you deal with problems and grow as a person. The idea of unlimited love that seemed like an idealistic thought at first has now become a real, important part of your daily life. This love affects your actions, decisions, and travel path together. Moving forward, giving your relationship love, care, and attention all the time is important. Your bond will be strong and last a long time if you forgive with kindness, love with all your heart, and accept each moment with care. Not only should you survive, but you should thrive, learning from each other's mistakes and growing in love and understanding daily. Building and keeping a friendship is an ongoing process that changes all the time. You have to be patient and dedicated, and you really want to grow. Adhering to these principles will not only help your relationship survive, but also grow, filled with deep love, mutual respect, and a strong desire for each other's happiness and well-being. This trip, with all of its ups and downs, shows both people what love, resilience, and mutual respect are really all about. This makes for a satisfying and long-lasting relationship. Don't forget that you have friends and family. Angels light the way for you as you walk. May peace and understanding fill your hearts. The angels will assist you throughout your journey.